Carly Ann Lovell.
And I'm Brian Wittenberg, and we were part of the cast of Fiddler on the Roof.
Tradition.
I played Muddle the Tailor.
I'm only a poor tailor.
And I played Seidel, Tevia's oldest daughter.
Not till even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
Fiddler means so much to me, with having directed it before and then being in it. And then I'm also half Jewish myself, so getting to touch into that heritage was very, very, very special.
Being able to experience this show and to focus on the tradition of it all and see this show come to life was such a dream.
Well, Seidel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy?
This scene was one of my favorites to watch from backstage.
This was a very emotional scene. It was actually, this whole scene into the song was one of my favorite parts of the show.
You can't. If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself as a servant.
Jacob was so wonderful to work off of.
Did
Like, even from the staged reading, it just felt like he had been my papa this entire time.
Yeah, he understood Tevye on a level that was so beautiful that he could just be absolutely present with you in the moment.
Absolutely. And his research for this show, like, we all learned so much from
We
him.
made an agreement, and with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa?
I never got to see this.
Here you come.
I remember just when we were blocking this scene, we wanted to take our time with it so
Right.
much
Right.
and to really live in the scene. And Schuler was just going, no, make it faster. Don't turn around, keep going, raise the stakes.
And then every time you turned around, I was like, no, keep going. I pushed you that way. And
Yeah.
I loved how it turned out.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit, made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it
Please
is!
don't shout at me, Reb Tevye.
The way that Jacob can just jump into this moment is
I suppose you'll
intimidating to watch on stage.
Absolutely.
Watching this scene, I feel the anxiety of this scene. It's so
I
palpable.
know, my heart's like pumping.
Times are changing, Reb Tevye. The thing is, your daughter and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
We did this show 4 times for the student matinees, and in that part, all the students were like, ooh.
Yeah, it was like an eruption, and it felt like a little baby of that happened every night to it.
When the lights would change for the Tevye's monologue like this, it always seemed like time was just freezing, but it actually wasn't. It was just time was slowing down for everyone else, but stayed consistent
Yeah,
for
and
Tevye.
the connections just feel like they're like almost like a rubber band expanding and
Right.
about to snap.
You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's the moment.
Yeah.
That's the moment, the peak of this scene for me.
I promise you, Reb
Seidel
Tevye.
just needed you to say that, and I was so proud.
Your daughter will not starve.
Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Our little, like,
This uncoordinated celebration. Part of Jewish tradition, especially in this community, is that men and women can't touch each other unless they are married.
Right.
And so in this moment, to have this moment where we're like, all I want to do is embrace you, but I
Like you
literally cannot. And so
we had to contain that in, but still we were bursting at the seams with all this joy, but we
Yeah.
couldn't show Papa how much we just wanted to just, like, grab each
Grab
other,
each other,
like,
yeah.
and celebrate.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
This song, Miracle of Miracles, was such a special experience because I had known the show for so long and had witnessed it as an audience member and loved it. And I don't think I ever really expected to be able to sing this song on stage. And it's just such a joy-filled number. And it's so fun to just look at somebody and be in love with them and just be able to thank the Lord for it. And it's so fun.
Oh my gosh, the wedding. I
It's
love
so
this part.
beautiful. This moment was always so exciting to turn around and see you in that wedding dress.
This was actually really cool in the rehearsal process because we had an actual rabbi come and go over with us the actual traditions of how a wedding works in the Jewish traditions. I learned a lot in this scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the 2 houses coming
Houses,
down.
we never got to see them.
I know. I only heard about that.
I
That
know.
happened as 2 homes
And they make a smiley face.
I
are
love
becoming one.
I
It
love
does
the
make a
smiley
smiley face.
This was one of my favorite moments of the night because whenever you would go behind me, instead of following you around, I was able to look at the women of the show and just get to make eye contact with them, really for the first time in the show, and to feel like I'm sharing space with a community.
I love this concept of the different houses and it being a part of everybody's home, like in the Sabbath prayer and in this, how that was utilized to show the storytelling. And then that tree in the center represents that family tree, and this, just the lighting and the set itself just created a great palette for the different lighting that could happen in the show.
I remember walking into that space for the first time and seeing all of it and just understanding how big it is too. And I love that in this you see the color, but really and truly when the set is just under natural fluorescent lighting, it's gray.
Yeah.
It is gray, but that gray allows the colors to pop so much. But then as the show goes on and we get into the darker, harder stuff, we see that gray arrive more and more. So that's Fiddler on the Roof. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for
such
being
an awesome
wonderful.
experience working with you, working with the whole cast and crew and designers and artistic directors. We loved it every minute. Yeah.
If you enjoyed today's video, and if you enjoy what we do,
We hope you will consider a tax-deductible gift to City Springs Theater Company this holiday season.
As we've often told you, 40% of our revenue comes from donations. And this month, your contributions are even more precious thanks to a generous match from Grace and Scott Schickler.
Remember, individual donations help us keep ticket prices down
and allow us to offer discounted tickets to veterans, educators, and first responders.
Thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the theater.